Hi Geminis. So this is going to be a what you don't see coming reading. Okay, so this is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, but any other placement in Gemini that's significant to you, this could resonate. You could also be a cross watcher for a Gemini. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. Of course, there's no gender in tarot. And always feel free to place the energies where you feel they need to be. So let's go ahead and get started. If you guys see this little long string, it's so that I can hear the noises through my microphone. I have it sitting up here, and I feel like from what I can hear, it like sounds pretty crisp. So let's go ahead and get started. What doesn't my Gemini see coming? What doesn't my Gemini see coming? Four of Wands. I'm hearing something about, like I'm channeling something about a song. I don't know if it's a song by the artist Pitbull. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's like a Latin artist. I think he's Don't Stop the Party. Yeah, and he says que no pare la fiesta. Don't stop the party. So there's something here about a party. Four of Wands can be attending some kind of party. Possibly like, you know, it could be, you know, sometimes Four of Wands could represent maybe like a wedding, a type of ceremony. It could be something where you're dressed a little bit more elevated. So what I mean by that, maybe like a little more fancy, where maybe you have to dress a little more formal. Okay. Yeah, like it's not giving like it's just like a little kickback party. It's like something more significant. I think my mic may pick up that crow. Some of you guys could be seeing crows. I seen a commercial with a crow. I don't even remember what kind of commercial it was, but I turned around and there was a crow. So there could be something with crows here. Why am I getting crow's feet? I don't know. Isn't crow's feet like something like the wrinkles around your eyes? I don't know. That could be significant for somebody. Four of Pentacles. Give me more for that Four of Pentacles. Okay. Seven of Wands. Okay. Seven of Cups. That Four of Wands, Seven of Cups has kind of been like a theme here, even in my recent like collective reading, which is for anybody. Obviously it's all signs. Anybody could watch it, right? What am I getting here? There could be something here about, I don't know if 4477 could be significant. Maybe 444, 777. Okay, because we have Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups. But what is this energy here? There could be something here about, with this Seven of Wands, I don't know why I'm like resonating this to some kind of, like, you know, like the little sparklers, what are they called? They're like people do them for 4th of July. That's maybe for some of you, but with that 7 of Wands, there could be some kind of illusion or blockage, is what I'm getting. Yeah. Give me a second. I had to pick that up from the floor. The Moon card. Ooh, I'm getting almost like, you know, like when people say, ooh, shit's gonna hit the fan. So there's something here where maybe something hits the floor, hits the fan, referencing that saying to like, maybe something that's in the unknown is gonna get revealed very soon. Yeah, because look at that, the Tower. Something gets revealed soon with that Moon card. Some of you guys may resonate to that collective. Maybe there's extra confirmation or some extra messages there. Or maybe these messages collide to that collective reading. Obviously, if you feel compelled to watch it. If not, then, you know, just dismiss that. Yeah. Give me more. What is this Moon card? Give me more with the Moon. Or, yeah. Give me more with the Moon card. Give me more clarity with the Moon card. 8 of Wands. Someone comes in to tell you something. Or there's like maybe some kind of communication of some sort. Doesn't have to be directly from a person or like a message necessarily, like directly from someone. It could just be something that you read, you come across, and it may have to do with like some kind of illusion, some kind of blockage here. Because maybe there's like blockage. Let me see, give me more. What doesn't Gemini see coming? Give me more. What doesn't Gemini see coming? These are like very slippery. They have like a certain slip to them. Okay, what doesn't Gemini see coming? Give me more. That Strength card and the Knight of Wands, but let me see. The Star card. Yeah, getting to a point where you know something and it's very significant. Because a Star card is like reaching a point of knowing something. It's kind of giving me like a breakthrough. Maybe there's some kind of breakthrough about something here. The Emperor, we have, yeah, the Knight of Swords. I thought it was the Knight of Wands, but it's the Knight of Swords. We have the Emperor. I'm getting something about change decks, so let's see. Give me more. Well, I was getting the intuitive nudge to change the deck. Okay, let's see. Seven of Wands. What you don't see coming is like some kind of blockage. Or you get news about some kind of blockage. Maybe there was this energy of defensiveness. Yeah, maybe like someone had some kind of blockage when it came to them speaking or communicating something. Like maybe they, let me see. Ace of Wands. So what is this Emperor? The Tower. This could be someone here that there's been a blockage maybe with someone. And with that Moon card, it reveals itself. Something gets revealed that has to do with some kind of illusion and blockage that there was with this person. And they may have had to grow up, but it took them maybe seeing a faulty foundation or something that was false in order for them to get to this level. Because I am getting like this Knight of Swords, this Emperor's like the same person, but it's like they had to maybe go through something. And once you see a Tower moment, like once you have a Tower moment, you can't unsee it. Once you see it, you can pretend like you didn't see what you saw, but you did though. Like you just cannot unsee it. It was major, right? It's major arcana. But it may have taken this person a lot. Yeah, look. We have the Devil, and the reason why I'm getting that, it's like, look, the Devil. Oh, I should have covered that. The Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and we have High Priestess. It's like this person is very intuitive now, or there's something that their intuition is telling them now after maybe having a bunch of like addictions. Oh, you know how earlier I was telling you something about Don't Stop the Party? Now that song is very like upbeat. It's, you can even like possibly even remix it at the club, but it does talk about partying, and he's saying like don't stop the party, right? So maybe this person was someone who liked partying, going out. They may have had a lot of coping mechanisms. Maybe they coped with drinking, partying. They could have coped with being addicted to intimacy, right? Like physical intimacy. In other words, sex, right? They may have needed to be left out in the cold. This could have been their Tower moment, maybe associating with themselves for just the, for the fact of lust, right? Just for like, just to get some lust. And there's something here where they have to listen to their intuition now. Before I started recording for this reading, I was reading something like, it was like a meme on Instagram, and it had to do with like something about when you're a witch, right? And you feel like something is about to happen, but you can't necessarily say what it is. Maybe for some of you here, it's like your third eye or your intuition could be telling you something about this situation. Third eye could be very important here. Yeah, and then look, we have 8 of Cups. Yeah, it's like giving me a story step by step. Like this person may have had to be left out financially. They definitely could have been someone who went after just lust and physical, like what a trip, like for like physical attraction, right? Where there was no like, I don't know, I'm getting the word like viscosity, where there was no like, there was no more depth than just surface level. And 8 of Cups, like they have to walk away from this. Yeah. The World. By the way, if you guys hear creaking, that's like where I'm sitting. The World card. Yeah, look at that on the top, the Emperor. Remember I said something about crows, and earlier we had a crow. I'm pretty sure the mic picked it up because it's I have the sensitivity up, so I should be able to have catch the crow. There's something here about crows. Maybe you could be seeing crows. This person could maybe be associated to crows in some way. For a few of you, maybe about something about a crow tattoo. Okay, but this is what you don't see coming. It's like someone has had almost like a glow up, but they had to go through it. Like they definitely had to see some things that they probably did not want to see. And the World card talks about ending a cycle so that you can start a new one. And this is a long, long cycle. So this person could have been in a cycle where there was a lot of roundabouts. Maybe for some of you, what I'm also getting with like a roundabout, what I'm channeling is they could have had a lot of like rebounds, okay? Their body count might be quite high, or they just definitely associated themselves with a lot of lust. Connections where there was no depth. It was just kind of like wham bam thank you ma'am type of thing. Now let's see. Can I change to that deck? Okay, let's see. So how does Gemini feel about this, what they don't see coming? I want to ask that. How does Gemini feel? Okay. Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands here twice. I feel like it's an opportunity that is going to be presented, but Ace of Wands is kind of like when the universe hands you something or gives you kind of like, yeah, kind of like a handout, but it's kind of like you do what you want to. You take this opportunity that's being presented and do what you, like you, there's no exact direction. You can go here, you can go there. Aces are like, okay, here's an opportunity presented to you. How are you gonna like work with it? What are you gonna do with it? So you may feel kind of like, okay, it's an opportunity, but how am I going to like you may not be sure of what direction to take with this. Maybe you're kind of like, okay, this can be an opportunity, but let's see. Can you give me a little bit more about how Gemini feels about this? The Lovers. My neighbor's parrot across the street. Yeah, birds could definitely be very significant. The Lovers. Yeah, you may feel like there's a connection here. There's a bond. I also feel like this could be a choice, a major choice that you're being presented. It's like you, again, there's like this energy of like, you have the choice. Okay? Oh, okay, wait. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry guys, I had to pause for a little bit just because I thought I heard something outside. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, it's like you may be presented here with a choice. Give me a little bit more about what Gemini feels about this connection. The Star card. Yeah, we had the Star card here twice. I feel like for a few of you, no, for lack of better word, like for a few of you, as in like some of you, you may just take wisdom out of this. 22 as I was saying that, the Star card, you may take wisdom out of this, as in like you've learned what you've learned, you've gotten wisdom out of a situation. Yeah, and it doesn't mean you're going back. Because look at that, the top of the deck here, we have the 9 of Cups, right? 9 of Cups is fulfillment on your own. So some of you guys may be presented with this opportunity, but you are going to get fulfillment. Wait, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of like brain fog in the way that I'm channeling that. Like you've grown, you've gotten wisdom out of this situation, right? Or you're going to get wisdom out of the situation. Maybe for some of you this is something you've already grown some wisdom out of, but this is what you don't see coming. So maybe this is like something where, you know how sometimes things come back around, so you can kind of learn something about yourself, so you can see how much you've grown, so you can see how much wisdom you've gotten out of a situation, or a lesson that, you know, you grew wiser from. Because with this 9 of Cups, for some of you, you just may be like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Yeah, Hanged Man. Yeah, you've grown out of this situation. Let's see. Let's go back to this one, this deck. So before I finish off the reading, Gemini, let's see what else Spirit wants to say. Let's see, what else does Gemini need to know? What they don't see coming. Of what they don't see coming. Five of Cups. Give me more about that Five of Cups. The Empress. I feel like this person may have regrets over not giving to the Empress, regardless of where you fit. Whether you resonate with being the Emperor, the Empress, whoever's the Empress, they regret not giving to the Empress. They regret not giving you the nurturing, the loving energy that they could have given. And if you were the one that gave that energy, they regret just not valuing it. Okay. I almost want to get a little bit more. Let's see. I know this is kind of a longish read. Let's see. Anything else for my Geminis? Queen of Pentacles. What is that Queen of Pentacles? Oh no, Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're looking ahead. Sorry guys. You're looking ahead. Some of you guys, you're upgrading to this place where you're going to be reaping the fruits of your labor. So some of you guys could be start doing financially better. Maybe you get to a place where you're more stable, or you're able to be more financially independent. I'm just getting you're looking ahead. For some of you, if you feel like you're not there yet, right? Like finances, you're probably like, GeminiGlitters, my finances don't look that great. Yeah, I know. Us Geminis have kind of been going through it. I can definitely, Gemini rising, Gemini sun here. I totally get it. There could be something here where there is an opportunity for you to start looking ahead. Now, maybe you don't know exactly where, because Two of Wands is not necessarily that assured as Three of Wands. First, you have to go to the Two of Wands where you're kind of like, I'm looking ahead, but where do I go? Three of Wands is more assured. But there could be an opportunity here that is being presented to you to be able to get to this place where you can have like a peaceful, like when people, I think it's now kind of a thing. I think it like started off of social media where people are calling it like the soft girl era. Or just like living the soft life where you're able to just kind of be comfortable. It doesn't mean that you have like tons and tons of money, but it's like you're able to just kind of live comfortably, right? So I feel like this is something that you don't see coming. But sometimes before you can get to that place, there are things that are going to test you. Test you, air quotes, that just come back around. And sometimes it could be like, okay, well, here's an opportunity. And sometimes it is like, okay, have you grown out of this situation? Have you been able to move on, right? not just physically, but emotionally as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the message at that. Hope you guys got clarity and or guidance. Oh, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. So yeah, I'll leave it at that, Geminis. Bye.